honor, the privilege, the privilege, the privilege to adopt a dog. Yes, that's right. I will be interviewing you to adopt a dog. Now remember, I'm judging you on all of your answers. What's that? I can't judge them. I have to follow the rules. Well, okay, fine then. Okay, let's begin with the most important questions. Yes, these questions, if you answer incorrectly, you will not get to adopt a dog. Okay? I'm counting on you. Okay, let's get started. Would you ever hit a dog? Would you ever hit a dog? Okay, good, because if you answered yes to that question, there's the door. Under what circumstances would you give up your dog? Under what circumstances would you give up your dog? Why, yes, over your dead body is the correct answer in this case. Yeah, that is a totally acceptable answer. Does everybody in your household agree with getting a dog? Okay, that's good. Okay, let's start the general questions. The general questions. Okay, just relax and answer honestly, okay? Yeah, you can make yourself comfortable if you'd like. Get comfy. Just relax and answer my questions, okay? Okay. Are you married? Are you married? Are you married? Do you have children? Do you have children? Children. Oh, I see. Okay. And how old are they? Oh, okay. That's a good age. Yeah. Does anyone else live in your house? Friends? Family? Mother-in-law? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Does anyone in your household have allergies or asthma? Asthma. Oh, I see. Okay. How often will you walk your dog? Oh, really? Good answer. Who in your family will be the primary caregiver for your puppy? Oh. Okay. Are you prepared to care for this dog for 10 to 15 years? Hopefully 15 or more. Okay. Who will care for your dog if you become ill or injured or otherwise unable to care for your new dog? Have you discussed this with family? Okay. Good. Do you have a preferred gender of dog you are looking for? I see. Do you have a preferred age? I know everyone likes a young dog, but it's okay to love an old dog too. Old dogs need love too. Do you have a doggy door in your home? Yes. Well, yes, we need doggy doors. If I have the urge to chew on a femur at 2 o'clock in the morning, I need to be able to just go, and waking up my human is not always the most practical solution, because then they're all groggy and they're tired, and then they're tired during the day, and sometimes then we won't go for a walk. Anyways, I'm distracted. Back to the questions. Have you ever had to surrender a pet to a shelter in the past? Where do you live? to stalk you. We need to know where you live. Like, is it a house, a townhome? Do you own your home, or do you rent it? Stuff like that. In fact, that's the next question. Do you own your home, or are you a renter? Okay. Do you have a yard? Does it have a fence? Are there any dog parks nearby? Okay. Will you be leaving your dog alone all day? Or at any time during the day? Oh, you never leave the house. Okay, that's acceptable. Where will the dog be left alone if you leave the dog alone? Guess that doesn't apply, does it? Will you have enough time to play with your dog? Will you make time? I certainly hope you do make time. My human makes lots of time for me. Lots of walks. Lets me dig up the bones. Do you currently have another pet or any other pets? Have you ever had a pet? Okay. Do you know a veterinarian you can go to? Have you picked one out? Have you picked out a veterinarian? A veterinarian. I know no one likes going to the vet, but sometimes you have to. What would you do if you moved to a new place? I should hope you bring your dog with you. Yeah, don't be like my neighbor and just abandon their pets. That's not cool. Do you have a pool? And if so, how would you introduce your dog to the pool? Well, you can't just throw your dog in. That's an unacceptable way to introduce them to a pool. I'm glad you don't have a pool. Do you travel a lot? Ooh, where'd you go? Do you think you'd bring your dog with you? How often would you visit the veterinarian? As a dog, I would accept never. But according to our shelter policy, the answer is a little bit different than that. Are you able to cover all veterinary expenses? Do you have a limit for veterinary expenses? Will you purchase pet insurance? How will you keep your dog's teeth clean? Will you stay up to date with vaccines? Will you take your dog to a groomer if that breed requires it? I hate going to the groomers. It's no fun. What traits are you looking for in a dog? Do you know what kind of breed you'd like? Do you want an active, hyper dog like a border collie? Or do you want a lazy dog like Fred next door? Are there any behaviors that you would find unacceptable in a dog? Okay, your dog just did his business in your bed. How would you react? Do you plan on training your dog at all? Will you hire a professional dog trainer if need be? You know our shelter includes free dog training. How fast do you think your dog will adjust to your new home? How fast would you like them to adjust to your home? What would you do if your dog grew to be so big that you could no longer deal with them and they were just too big? You'd move. You'd buy a bigger house. Well, that's a very acceptable answer. I like that answer. Would you consider adopting a dog with a disability? Would you consider adopting an older dog? Are you willing to have a volunteer inspect your home? Maybe give you some feedback, help you avoid some tragedies, like me chewing on your electrical cords or things like that. Okay. And finally, the most important question of all. The most important question of all. Why do you want to adopt a dog? Good job. Well, we will analyze your answers to these questions and see how you did. I think you did okay. Yeah. I think most of those answers were acceptable to me, at least. I'd live in your house. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in. Yes, and you'll hear from us in a few days. Yes. We have a lot of wonderful dogs available for adoption.